Yes. Utilitarianism. Yeah. Whatever action creates the greatest good for the greatest number. This is one type of consequentialism as a way or analyzing intellectual property rights. Yes. Utilitarianism takes the point of view of society rather than the individual inventor, author, or artist and justifies the rights as an incentive for social and technological progress. Now, I noticed that Microsoft was advertising their products in the Quilcene School District, or was it the Brennan School District? Yes. See, it looks like you got some sort of money right now because I will sue Bill and Melinda Gates. Oh, I will sue. See, when I informed the court, yes, that I did not get any due process. I did not get notice of court hearings. Yes. And Bill and Melinda Gates is Microsoft or is it the individual corporation? Why don't you get me Microsoft, the corporation, and ask them right now? When you advertise Microsoft's technology in those school districts, yes, and my sons are in those pictures, yes, did right now. I will sue that corporation into the ground, okay? Now, I think that Bill and Melinda Gates, I think they do know. And this whole thought that, well, I have deep pockets. Do you now? Any and all products that have been advertised in any media. Now, I told you to remove your fucking fraud, Bill. Bill and Melinda Gates have been less than hospitable, to the needs that I have as a father. And as I just thought about, I was probably one of the few individuals in the world, Bill, yes, that had ever asked the actual owner and CEO at the time, 1997, yes, have you heard the gospel, Bill Gates? Yes, because I thought that he wasn't getting the message. So now, Melinda, I think I did see you at the Safeway in Port Angeles, Washington, and you had to be on me because that was the night that I went to the emergency room at Olympic Medical Center. And I remember I was there at the Serenity House, and the thought hit me, yes, you should go to the emergency room. And I did. And you know what happened 2 days later? Yes, this little dwarf that happens to be the security guard at the hospital. Yes, he threw me out of the hospital in the middle of the night. Yes, but he had to touch me. And it used to be that you had to touch the individual to put a clone on them. Yes. Well, 2 days later, my breathing stopped and I died. Now, getting Bill and Melinda Gates for attempted murder, yes, and knowing of the technology, isn't that right, Sandy Taylor? Phew! Now, I do remember that my mother had to be on me when I went to the hospital, and it could be that the United States Army, I think it was Vincent Brooks that had to be behind me because I remember very specifically it was Dr. Goldbinger. And he said I had rubber band snot, and then I thought Mike paid for it when he threw the paperwork at me in the hospital. Now, considering Mike's involvement in the maternity fraud right now, pooch, pooch. Now, that was an attempted murder. I actually died. Yes, 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 yes. And for the Gates family to knowingly want to kill any American citizen, I would sue you for the full amount of all your assets, okay? Now, maybe Bill and Melinda would like to step back right now because I do remember the ambulance ride, Paul, and I do remember you had to turn the oxygen off, and I do remember getting to the hospital, and I do remember the bronchitis that I was suffering, and I do remember the bald headed dwarf that had to touch me, as in you had to throw me out of the fucking. Now, you killed me. I was dead. Pooch! No longer breathing. Yes. But for about a minute and a half, and then somebody decided to be on me and restart my breathing. Now, this idea that you're going to use technology to kill American citizens, yes, it's documented. Now, maybe Bill and Melinda have been having some sort of quarrel with the other billionaire. Now, I'm going to want my sons today, and I'm going to want to sue right now. Did you not get the message, Bill? I'm probably one of the few American citizens that was ever able to ask Bill Gates himself, did you hear the gospel? Now, was it Gil the Meme that was on you, Bill? So, did you decide to be on me since I was at Northwest University? Yes. And you decided to try all your technology on me because I was the one person that has the authority of this United States government to have you tried as war criminals. Yes. Genocide. Poop. Conspiracy. Ouch. I have the availability right now of having you tried in The Hague, Bill Gates.